Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So this is part 3 of the series of basic Ubuntu commands, and we will be looking into some new commands in this video which are important. So let's get started. So we will be looking into some commands related to Vim editor. Vim editor is basically a text editor which can be used via terminal. So suppose we can create a text file first. Touch hello. So a new text file has been created named hello. So to open it using Vim editor, we use the command vi hello. Now here we have some shortcuts and commands which you need to know about Vim editor to work with it. So first is that whenever you get into a text editor using Vim editor, so first of all, press I. So as soon as you will press I, you can see that you will be able to edit the file. So let's do some entry here. So once you have edited the file, after that you would like to close the file. So there are two ways to close the file. One is without saving the content of the file, and another is use if you want to save the file and then close it. So if you will do colon, first of all press escape and then do colon q exclamation mark. So what this will do is it will close the Vim editor, and also it will not save the contents that you have changed. So if you will go again to the file, you will see that nothing has been saved and the content that we added is not present. So now let's add that again, and this time we will close the file uh, so that we can save the file and then close it. And for that we will be using a different command, colon wq exclamation mark. So hello world. Okay, so now we'll do escape and then we'll do colon wq and then exclamation mark. This will save the file and at the same time close the Vim editor. So now next, when you will try to see the content of the file, you will see that the changes are present. So another command which you should know in Vim editor is that you need to display the line numbers in the text file. So for that, you can use colon set space and new command. So now you can see that you are able to see the line numbers in the file. Now, suppose you want to go to a particular line number. So for that, you can give colon and then line number. So suppose I want to go to line number 2. So I will do colon 2. And here we can see we are at line number 2. Another command is that if you want to directly go to the end of the file, then there is a shortcut. You can just do Shift G. This will also take you to the last line of the file. There is another command which is handy in Vim editor. Suppose you want to delete a particular line. So move to that particular line and press D twice. So I will do DD. So this will delete that particular line. Now suppose I want to delete this line as well, I will do again DD. So this is used to delete a particular line. Now suppose you want to undo the changes. For that, you can use :u command. So you can see it, the change has been undo. So let's keep this content in the file and let's close it by saving. So that was all in the Vim editor. So let's move to our next command. So next command is chown command. It is basically used to modify the group and user ownership of any particular file or folder. If you will do ls -ltr, so here you can see that for each file or folder, there is two things. So this represents the user and this represents the group that has access to this folder. So using chown, we can modify such things. For example, we have this hello file and we need to change the permission of this to user to root and group to root. So what will be the command for that? So we will do sudo chown and then the group that we need to assign root, user that we need to assign first, and then the group root, and then the file name. Enter the password of your machine and you should be good to go. Now let's check whether we have modified that or not. So now we can see that the user and group has been changed for this particular file. Now next command is the chmod command. This is basically used to change the read write permissions, read write and execute permissions. So here you can see on the left side, we can see RW and this R. So this first pair is basically representing user permission. This second one is representing group permission. And the third one is others. So there are numbers assigned to each: read, write, and execute. Read is basically 4, write is 2, and execute is 1. So suppose I want to assign all the read, write, execute permissions to any file. I need to give 4 plus 2 plus 1, 7. 7 as the number. So if I want to give only read or read and write permission only, then I will do 4 plus 2, 6. And if I only want to give read permission, then I will just give 4. So suppose here we can give, I want to modify the permission to have read, write, execute permission to all 3 of these: user, group, and others. So in that case, I will do chmod 7 for the user to have all the read, write, execute permission, 7 for group to have read, write, execute permission, and others to have read, write, execute permission on this file. So I will do chmod 777 and then the file name. Add sudo at the beginning and it's done. So let's check again. So here we can see that the permissions has been modified and you can see RWX 3 times. So basically we have given read, write, execute permission to user, group, and others for this file. Another command that we need to look into is tar command. So tar command is basically used to zip a file. Basically, tar is basically a kind of zip or archive in Ubuntu. So let's create a tar file for this Java folder. Suppose I want to create a zip or archive file for this Java folder. So for this, we can use tar command. So what we will do is we'll do tar minus cvf, and then we will give the name of the tar file that we want to use. So let's say java.tar, and then we will give the folder name for which we want to create the tar. So let's say Java. So let's do ls, and we can see a tar file has been created. Now, if I want to untar, basically kind of unzipping. So for untarring this file, we need to use tar. First of all, let's remove this Java folder so that there is no mismatch. Now, if I will untar, there should be a Java folder. So use this command to untar it. Tar minus xvf, and then the tar file name. And if we do ls, we can see that it has been unzipped, and we can see a Java folder. Another useful command that I would like to cover in this video is grep command. So grep command is basically used to search for a pattern. So let's say I want to search a string hello in the text file that we created hello. So we can do it by this grep hello in hello. So here we can see that when I did this, when I gave this command, it searched for the pattern, this pattern. It was searching for this string in this file, and it didn't find anything. So there was no output at all. And when I gave this, and since this was present in the file, so it identified the pattern and printed the output. So this also comes in handy when suppose I want to search for any particular process in ps-ef. So it displays a lot of processes that I don't want to see. I just want to see any particular process. So let's say I want to see nm-applet. So if you will do ps-ef and then do grep pipe grep and nm-applet, so it will only it will search for this pattern in the ps-ef command and then output only the filtered thing. So you can see that it will show all those nm-applet thing which are present in ps-ef command instead of outputting everything. So that's all from my side in this video. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and click on notification bell to get the notification for any video when I upload the same. Thank you, and see you in our next video.